starts as this one is underway on EA Sports.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Hurts throwing right away. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. Down the right sideline. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Calvin Austin, his second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. At their own 24-yard line. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. No. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And a short pickup to about the 25. You look at this Eagle defense. They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7. I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
Here's 2nd and 8. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
79 Broncos.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. The Steelers at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Dixie Maverick. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Not the warmest starts throwing the football. He was 1 for 3, now 1 for 4 on the opening drive.
So getting him comfortable is the key. And for him, it might be different than what we think is comfortable. We're probably thinking swing passes, easy checkdowns. Some guys, they're better off throwing it downfield. That's what really loosens them up.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick-6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick-6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
And Johnson's extra point up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
Ready.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he'll be out right at the 35. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Pickens on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
A gain of 3, second down. You look at this Eagle defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
'70 Ranger.
Here's a 2nd and 7. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big third down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. George Pickens, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Steelers are back within a score. Blake Groupie now for the extra point. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Blake Groupie now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not... He's tackled at the 15. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing one play, it keeps the entire offense rested up.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Hurts sets up to throw it. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. On first down, Hurts. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run here with Swift. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Swift. Sidestepping his way into the end zone. It's a touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Ready up. Ready.
Now Hall to start the drive. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
This time able to hold on to the football, but not much room to run. Now, this defense for the Eagles, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Eagles will have it, taking over a 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Now 2nd and 9.
63.
Hurts. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Here's Hurts to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 21. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now, despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. They go play action with Hurts. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. It's the former number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Ferrell, that got in there to bring him down. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. That is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
First and goal, Philadelphia.
Throwing is Hurts. And it's caught. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They'll run with Swift. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Eagles have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10.
Roll. Check. Hurt.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5.
Stop low, 18.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And the Steelers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. He completes this into the hands of Jefferson. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Here we go. First 19.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hall. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
19 Lions.
He'll drop to throw. Finds Pickens out right. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30. So now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
They'll look to throw. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 65 catch. Go.
Looking to throw. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Justin Jefferson, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers get a bit closer. A point after, good by Groupie. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Eagles.
Back to throw again. He'll let it fly for Austin. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Eagles. Calvin Austin. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Eagles are able to stretch out their lead. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Steelers 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill right through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They go play action here on first down. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
2nd and 3. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Justin Jefferson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Groupie able to add the PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. This is going to be returned from and all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And I believe he was able to get this back. He was. Boy, after giving up the touchdown, lucky that didn't turn into another.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example of that.
And the down the numbers. There he goes. A big play there just before halftime. 53 yards. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Looking for Austin, intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now a play fake here on first down. That's down the field and caught by Freiermuth. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
They'll throw now on the final play, eluding the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Breece Hall racing to the end zone.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Breece Hall, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Steelers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Groupie for the extra point.
And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
But, Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Now this throw caught left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And he'll be brought down right on the 50, a gain of 3.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's a short one here. And coughed it up.
And it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
So what a turnaround to begin this second half. A touchdown and then the fumble recovery in quick succession.
It certainly feels like whatever was said at the half, it certainly struck the right chord because they've come out with a lot more fire here in this third quarter. Down 2 scores into half. Now they're right back in this thing with a chance to capitalize right here.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him, let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too.
But first down, Hurts.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
And the Steelers are going to get the football back at their own 17.
So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Down the sideline he goes. How about this? Breece Hall. Power.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Breece Hall.
With now his second touchdown of this third quarter.
And the Steelers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Now a give right side Swift.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun, it's Hurts.
Well, he is caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a first down.
Throwing is Hurts. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Keely Ringo puts it off.
And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hold it ready.
On the counter, it's Hall.
There he goes left side. And they move this all the way down to the
221 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
70. 79 Broncos.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Pat Fryermuth.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Steelers have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. The point after, good by Groupie.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. Here's Hurts to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick. And that is a golden opportunity wasted there. Hurts. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. T.J. Watt, the All-Pro, in there to take him down. And a terrible tie is in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a pre. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Sheds off the tackle. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. They go play action with Hurts toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
All right, everybody in the house had to figure that was going to be a 1-yard plunge. I know I was fooled. How about you?
Absolutely. Had to readjust my eyes when it was a play fake. Good job defensively, though, to not bite.
Too bad that didn't end the series. They stopped the hold in there.
Pierce is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
Now for the PAT, here's Johnson. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd quarter.
That ties the game at 42-all.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
On the go.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
He'll look to throw.
Going across the formation, he finds Fryermuth.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready, ready.
He'll keep it himself.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 now. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
This offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one, not to have another turnover on his ledger.
The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter.
Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
DeAndre Swift.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
DeAndre Swift.
With career touchdown number 94, he ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list.
And the Eagles strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Steelers 42.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, give them credit for trying, but there's no fooling the defense with that call. They were reading run, and they set up to stump the run and then executed.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Mustang 19.
They'll set up a throw. going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Seven Pirates. Go.
They'll look to throw. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That'll put him right at 99 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
70 Rangers.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll find Hodgins there complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Flush to his right, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Cowboy 80.
He'll drop to throw. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Justin Jefferson with career touchdown number 75. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Second down. Here's Hurts. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. He'll get this off to Swift. And he's got this down to the 35. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. With that last completion, CD is now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching us.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Cleveland Farrell picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. They're going to look to throw. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
Now 1st and goal. Hurts with a quick throw, complete.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
From the gun, here's Swift.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Hurts sets up to throw it.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
And Johnson's kick is good.
And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Here's 2nd down.
Buffalo 18. 19 Lions.
Back to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack, now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful, because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down.
Ready? 19 tight. 19 tight. Good.
He's back to throw. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he's brought down, and they took a big shot there. It pays off. A solid gain downfield.
Okay,
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Check it.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. This for all the marbles. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking for but couldn't secure it. And this one's over.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Eagles, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew.